I'm free.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
You go.
Guys, just a reminder, this is embargo till midday tomorrow. If that's okay, who would like to kick us off? Yeah, Kit.
Hi Chloe, nice to see you. It's been an interesting couple of months for you, obviously making a move, then not in the squad, then back in the squad, performing well for Arsenal. Can you just sum up how it's been over the last kind of 2 months or so?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good at the moment. I'm enjoying my football and it's great to be here representing England, wearing the England badge again. It's amazing feeling and you never take for granted representing your country. So I knew I needed to get minutes in my tank and I've definitely done that. So I'm just playing with a smile on my face now.
It feels like it's been a particularly good week for you, the last kind of 7 days with Arsenal. Obviously brilliant night on Wednesday, another one yesterday. Does it feel like even within the last 2 months you've really hit your stride in the last week or so?
Yeah, definitely. When there's plenty of games to be played and they're coming thick and fast, you just want the next one to be there again. So it was a great result against Real Madrid, and then again this weekend. It's great to be part of it, and now we've switched to our England hat and we're ready to go against Belgium.
Yeah, I imagine those experiences you've had recently and being back in the squad again, I imagine would just reaffirm to you that you made the right decision in January to make the move.
I think every decision you make, you look back on and hope that it works out for you. And right now I'm playing plenty of minutes and I'm enjoying my football, and I feel like I'm really learning under Rene, and I'm here and I've got an opportunity to represent my country again, which is a huge honour, and I'm excited for the week and 2 tough games.
And obviously big week coming up, but we're all starting to look ahead to the summer as well, obviously. And I suppose there's 2 very important things you hope for you this summer. You've got the Euros, but obviously your future to work out with your club. Is that something you would like to get sorted before the Euros maybe, so that you can focus fully on hopefully being in the squad? Or if you've not thought about it much, just where are you at with that kind of issue, I suppose?
I don't think about it too much. I take each day as it comes and I work hard every day to put myself in the best possible position for the next day, and I think that's really important. I look after myself mentally and physically to put myself in the best possible place come the next day, and I think that's really important. I don't look too far ahead in anything, and I'm just having fun at the minute. I'm enjoying myself. I'm back down in London with my family, so I'm spending time with my family, a lot of time with them, and I'm just appreciating little things in life.
Thank you.
Thanks,
you.
Kit. Catherine.
Hi Chloe. You said in January you wanted to get your smile back. It looks like you've got it back. Would you say you have? Yeah,
for sure, definitely. I think it's really important as a human being that you get that smile on your face. Nothing to do with a footballer. Just as a human, it's important. And right now, I'm definitely smiling more. I feel really good, and I'm very happy.
I wondered if you feel you've actually the best of your performance is actually still to come, because when you look at the season, obviously you weren't playing kind of much before Christmas, and then you've only kind of been playing regularly in the last couple of months. So I wondered actually if your stride is still your best performances are still ahead of you.
Yeah, for sure. I think right now I'm learning so much in the environment that I'm in from the players that are around me, and here this week again doing the same. I think I'm a player that always wants to learn, always wants to get better, and I'm probably my own worst critic as well, which is important for me to be better. And definitely there's more to come from me. And hopefully I can just keep improving and keep being better every day. I think there's going to be games where it might not be me at my best, but I think it's really important that every day I take that step to becoming the best version of myself.
Just finally, we saw against Real Madrid, and we saw it at the weekend as well, some of the crosses that you were putting into the box, obviously finding Alessia Russo a couple of times. How much are you looking forward to kind of building that connection that you've already got at Arsenal, at England as well?
Yeah, it's great to be alongside so many great players, both at club and country, is amazing. it makes our job easy when you have a player like Alessia in the box. She's a great number 9, a great player, and I think to be surrounded by those players is important to my learning as well, and pushing myself every day. I think I can just learn what Les is doing and how I can match that to be at my best to help her score goals as well, and Beth as well, growing that connection. So I think it's really important, the connection off the pitch as well as on it.
Thanks, Catherine. And Tom?
Chloe, over the last 3 years that you're used to being talked about, but do you think you've been the most talked about player, most analysed player over the last few months, both on and off the field?
Oh, I don't know. That's something you might have the answer to. I don't really look at social media or the media too much. I just, once I'm away from the pitch, I focus on enjoying myself and my family and friends, and I think that allows me to be at my best on it.
But I feel like every press conference we were asking Serena about, your lack of minutes before and then you not being in the squad. Club, obviously, deadline day, you were the talking point. That must be weird. Especially if you're not really taking too much notice of everything as well. I think for me, my focus is being the best on the training pitch that I can be and the best on the match day that I can be. And I think that's really important for me, not focusing too much on everything else. And I think that's how I try to be in life. And I think that allows me to be at my best. Is that easy though? It must be tough at times, surely.
I think it's having people around you that allow you to do that. Mine is also my dogs. So when I come away from the pitch, I go and take the boys for a walk. They're my little sons. So I think that's the way I look after myself and switch off. And I think it's important. I analyse my game. That's the way I go back home. I go and watch a game back, and I try and analyse that way rather than focusing too much what everyone else has to say.
Are your dogs here? Because I feel like there's a little kennel club here this week.
Yeah, I've got Brody here. I got him in January. That was my my little present to myself, to get Brody in January. So yeah, he's had a crazy few months of moving house, moving down south. So yeah.
Thanks, Chloe.
Thanks.
Hey, Chloe. I was just going to ask about building those relationships, like following from what Catherine said. Obviously, the front line yesterday for Arsenal was you, Beth, and Alessia. Building those connections, but also that kind of competition, because you and Beth do generally play on the same side. So do you find you think you're helping each other to flourish, I guess?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's so much we can learn from each other, and she's a great friend of mine as well, Beth. And I think when you have that competition, it allows you to be at your best every day, and you can push each other in moments as well. So I think that's really important. I can learn so much from Beth, and her movement off the ball is incredible. So I actually watch a lot of clips on Beth to improve my own game.
And when you think about England, obviously at the end of last camp, beating Spain, that's a pretty big night, and then having to go straight back into club and resume it again this week, I guess, with the Belgium games. How hard is that to switch back, and what can you take from that last camp to this one?
Yeah, it was a great test against a top-level team. We had a great night. We actually showed a real English performance, and hopefully we can bring that again this camp in showing what we're capable of. I think every camp now is a learning opportunity, and I think that's really important that we grow as a team, camp by camp.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Chloe. The last time you were looking ahead to a Euros, that was, obviously 2022, and that was your first major international tournament. Obviously, a lot's happened since then, but how do you feel you've changed as a player and a person since then?
I feel like I'm the same person as a player, probably more driven. The success of the Euros definitely gave me more hunger to do more, and definitely my mentality is stronger, of my winning mentality. But I think every day I just try to grow. So I think as a person and as a player, I just try to grow every day. So hopefully a lot further along my journey than in 2022. But I think there's so much of the journey still to go as well. So I'm excited.
And this kind of build up to the Euros for you, and being part of England is also coming at a time in which, at club level with Arsenal, you're trying to help them get to the first final in 18 or odd years. I mean, how does that kind of help when you've got those kind of high stakes things coming up, particularly as you're looking ahead to England potentially, well, not potentially, England defending their title?
I think taking it game by game is really important. Putting myself in the best possible position, looking after my body, my mind, is really important to be at my best. And I think that's what I try to do every day, to be at my best, whether that's for England or for club. And I think that's really important for me, to switch off my mind when I'm away from the pitch, but also when I'm on it, ask questions, learn as much as I can. And I think come the big games, being ready for that opportunity, never taking any opportunity for granted. And I just enjoy being on the pitch right now.
Thank you.
Hi, Chloe. So you've had 2 fantastic tournaments with England, scoring the winner in a final, and of course that amazing penalty in the World Cup. But how does it feel to be part of such inspiring moments for the next generation, to know that you did that on the pitch for the national team?
I think it's great to look back and have so many special memories in an England shirt. I think that's a dream as a kid, to represent your country and wearing the badge with huge pride. I think every girl in this team does just that. And I think it's an amazing honour to represent your country, and to have so many special memories in an England shirt is amazing. But to do it alongside so many great players and under a great manager in Serena is incredible. I think every day I can learn from every individual in this squad, so I feel hungry for more.
Yeah, how much looking forward to the summer and hopefully making that England camp and to produce more magical moments like that?
Right now I'm just focused on tomorrow and being the best version of myself, and hopefully that puts me in the best possible position come the summer.
Do you think that's the best way of looking at it, just day by day, take everything as it comes and progress personally?
Yeah, for sure. If you look too far ahead, you might get sucked into something. But if I can just be at my best every day until then, I think it's really important to be able to be at my best then. So I think day by day and goal setting as well is important.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll end it there. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much, everyone. Have a lovely evening.
Just a reminder, midday tomorrow. That's okay. Thank you.
That's it.